So I know faith works, and that is why we're not here to talk about fear. We're here to talk about faith because that's the magic, that's the secret to life, faith. Okay, that's the secret. I'm here telling you all the secret. We're now going to be talking about how faith works, and you're going to understand how faith works. So, with faith, you must have a desire. There must be something that you are longing for. There must be something that you really, really, really want inside of you. You are dying to have it. You will go to the end of the world to get it. You will do anything. Nobody can stop you. No thought, no negative criticism. Nothing will get in your way. You need to have that type of desire within you. You don't just have to have a desire within you. You need to have desire plus feeling, emotion. You cannot wake up every day and just blatantly spit out words, I am going to get this, and I have this, and you have no emotion within you. You need the fire to burn within you. Feel, you need to feel that thing that you really want. You need to I wish I could explain the feelings part to you guys, but the most I can tell you for sure is you need to mix emotion with your desire. And if you keep mixing a negative emotion with your desire, that's going to end up in a very negative way. But if you mix in a positive feeling, if you have that happy feeling like you already have it, you can already see it, you can taste it, you can feel it, you can hold it, you have the feeling inside of you that it's already here, you have already received it, and you mix that with your desire, it's over. It's over. Okay. There are two parts to your mind. Okay. But I put up four fingers. There are two parts to your mind. You have the conscious and you have the subconscious mind. The conscious mind is what you already know. The knowledge is already there. Okay? The subconscious mind, it makes no differentiation between negative and positive thoughts. Whatever comes into that world, it accepts, and it is instantly ready to put it into action and to make it into physical reality. Hence the reason why you cannot be accepting negative thoughts, because the subconscious mind is just as it is ready to accept a positive thought, it is even more ready to accept a negative thought. It does not make a difference between a constructive thought and a destructive thought. You have to decide which one you are going to accept continuously so that the subconscious mind can now accept it. The conscious mind is very much here, is very much present, is very much in sync with everything. The subconscious is not. Okay? It's there in the background. It's like the subconscious mind is like the making of the movie. You see the movie, but you don't know how the making of the movie happens. That's how the subconscious mind works. You have to be very, very careful with the thoughts that you put into your mind, with the thoughts that you accept from other people. Okay? Because we are only here to impregnate our subconscious mind with positive thinking, with higher thinking, with spiritual thinking, with thinking that will elevate us, thinking that will get us to our goal, thinking that will make us feel more fulfilled, more accomplished, more achieved, and more content. Okay? So we know what we need to do when it comes to faith. We have to have a desire that we mix with emotion, and we have to feel our subconscious mind by telling the conscious mind what it is that we want. So we keep telling our mind a certain thing, and then the subconscious mind will accept it automatically. It will accept it from your repeated input. How do we do that? Okay, how do we do that? We do that through something I spoke about in my previous video, autosuggestion. And in the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, it also speaks on autosuggestion. Another name for that would be self-suggestion. What do I mean by that is repeatedly telling yourself something until you believe it. The autosuggestion works where you repeatedly tell yourself a thought, And that thought now, after continuous repetition, becomes habitual. It becomes accepted by the subconscious mind, and eventually you believe it. And the more you tell yourself that, and the more you believe it, you then take action upon it by any means possible, by any practical, realistic means. And of course, that desire plus the faith will be transmuted into physical reality. It will be given to you. This is what we now call our blessing. This is what we call our results. This is what we call the effect. Build faith by praying, prayer without ceasing. The Bible also speaks about praying and praying without ceasing. What do I mean by that? Again, the same way you do auto-suggestion, repeatedly telling yourself those positive things so that you can believe it. Prayer is pretty much the same thing, but in a more spiritual form, in a more religious form, I would say. Prayer, you go on your knees morning, you go on your knees at night. Throughout the day, you pray, you pray, you pray, you pray, you pray, you pray. The more you pray, the more faith you build, the more you believe it. You know that God is working, you know that He will take care of you. And of course, then when God blesses you with the big house, that's the blessing. When God blesses you, when you get that car, that's the blessing, that's the results, the effect of what prayer has brought to you from God. Do you get me? Okay. The next way that we can build faith, or the next way that faith works, is there is a level of consistency. Okay, a level of consistency, and you must be consistent. The same way you want to lose some weight, you have to be consistent. You have to get up Monday to Friday. You have to do the workouts. You have to do the stretches. You have to be consistent in whatever it is that you're doing, so you can achieve whatever it is that you are yearning for, whatever it is that you desire, whatever it is you're asking God to do for you in your life. You have to be consistent with that. The same way you're taking your job seriously, you are consistent. You don't want, you want to get paid, of course. You want the salary, you want the check, you want the money. You're consistent. You get up every day, whether you like it or not, and you go to work and you do that job, whether you like it or not. That is consistency. That is consistency. Okay? And so it shouldn't be hard. Nothing in life is easy. There is nothing in life that is easy. Not business, not family, not home, not friendship, not nothing. Nothing comes easily. Everything you have to put in the hard work, you have to put in the labor, you have to sweat for it. Okay? Don't forget that. Nothing is easy. Everybody thinks the word easy should not be applied to life and life situations, because there's nothing easy about it. Can make it seem and feel a lot easier by doing certain things that help us and improve our thinking and our actions, and how we perceive things. There are things that help our moods, but nothing is easy in life. And so you have to be consistent with God. You cannot speak to God today and then speak to God 5 months later from now. It doesn't work that way. God will say He doesn't know you. Okay, you have to have a daily commune with Him. You have to have that connection with God. Persistence with great imagination. You have to have a level of persistence. Persistence, you need a level of discipline. You need a level of focus. You need a level of positive spirit within you to be persistent. That takes time to build as well. Okay, and with great imagination as well, because faith is imagination. You need to use your imagination. You need to use the faculties up here. Let me tell you, the mind is such a powerful, in-depth thing. It is such a great resource. We have been truly given everything by God that we need, all the resources and tools at our feet, at our hands on this earth, but we don't put it to use because we're so fixed on the physical. We forget that there's intellectual and spiritual as well. And if we can connect the three, we are unstoppable, we are unbreakable, we are forces to be reckoned with. Believe that. There's a video I spoke about that You need to be delusional a bit. It pays to be delusional sometimes. Okay, and in the right cases too. Okay, don't sit there and think, okay, God's work is magic. It's not magic. It's not magic at all. Okay, it's magic. It's magic if you watch it on a surface level, because yeah, he can do things that we cannot. It's supernatural is what it is. It's not magic. It's supernatural. God is a supernatural being. He is energy. He's a force. Okay, and we have to have a level of delusion in our imagination, in our mindset, in our thinking, to believe that God will make that miracle happen. To believe that, yes, when I start a YouTube channel, I'm going to have 100,000 subscribers. Okay? You need to have a level of delusion in order to achieve great success in any aspect of your life: family, friendships, relationships, business, career, every aspect of your life. But don't take the delusional too far, because you know what? The guys in the white coats will be coming for you. Okay? So we know how faith works, we know why it matters, we know how to build faith. We have to build faith through prayer, through auto suggestion. We know we talk about consistency and persistence. We talk about using, there are so many things that we can use, we can apply, especially again from, from the Bible, God's God's word. God's word is here to guide us, to help us. And there's something else I wanted to touch on. In speaking of faith versus fear, that is how we can overcome fear. For those of you who don't believe, I don't want to force you or confuse you, but there is a power, okay? There is a power. We sit here, there are only two sources we can go to explain the power that exists. We know for a fact that there is a spiritual being there is a being, before I say spiritual, we know for a fact there is a being that is superior, that is almighty, that is all powerful. We know there is a being that created this whole universe, that did everything in a specific order and movement, that made all things align in a certain way to come into cause and effect. And that power, we can only go to two sources here on this earth to find out what that power is. And let me tell you something. The answer that surprise you. Okay? The answer will very much surprise you. We go to scientists and we go to theologians, however the word is pronounced, but you know what I mean, okay? Scientists you ask, what is power? A scientist will tell you the power in the universe that is so superior to all of us and to everything, because scientists, let's get something straight, scientists study the physical, the outward. Theologians study the inner, the spiritual, the higher force, the force that we cannot see, and the scientists study what we can see. I wish the two of them would come together, because then they would have even more answers. But anyways, you go to scientists, you ask them, what is this power that causes and effects and does all this that we cannot? And the scientists will tell you, well, it's energy. Okay, it's energy. You go to the theologians, you ask them the same question. They're going to tell you it's God. All right, stay with me. Now you go to the scientists, you ask the scientists, well then, what is energy? A scientist will tell you the only answer you can ever get is that energy just is, can neither be destroyed or created. Okay? Then the theologians, you ask them the same question. What is God, or who is God? God is almighty, all-powerful, living being of his energy. The same way he is energy. You ask them, Who is God? God is. Just is. God is. Neither he can neither be destroyed nor created. Now tell me something. If you don't get what I'm saying here, I just don't know. Okay? They both give the same answer. You just have a different label, a different title, a different name. So tell me something. Tell me something. Is there not an almighty, all powerful, all superior being above us who did all this, who created all this? Hell yes, there is. And his name is God. One has to believe in an all powerful force, all powerful energy, a superior being in order to have faith. You cannot go through this life not believing in something. And that being, whatever name you want to give him, I call him God. Like God said, faith is the substance, the energy, the thought motion, the thought process. Okay, it's not tangible. All these things I'm speaking about here is intangible. You have to build it. The same way, you cannot see, you cannot touch character. You can build character. You believe in that shit, yeah, do you? Huh? Then you do the same for faith. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, prayed for, yearned for, desired for. And the evidence is the results, the effect of things not seen, whether it be positive or negative. It can be great, it can be small. Okay? We get that into your mind because we don't want to be developing fear. Fear is indecision mixed with doubt. Learn that. Fear is indecision mixed with doubt. It starts with indecision. You are incapable of deciding what to do, who to be, where to go, how to think. You are incapable of deciding upon whether it is you want to be negative or positive. There's no in between. You never learn that in school. I'm pretty sure you never learn that in school. You never learn that in life. You're never going to see it anywhere in this world. It's either negative or positive in Jesus' name. You choose which end you want to be, if it's north or if it's south. You choose whether you want to go up or you go down. But the fact that there is indecision, that leads to doubt. And by the time you have reached the level of doubt, you have built fear. You have built fear within you. So, I have given you all the tools, all the things necessary for you to build faith. You know what faith is. You know why it matters. You know that because we are spiritual beings originally. You know it builds character. You know it brings us closer to God. Okay? You know those things, and I've given you how faith works and how to build faith. So now I ask that you go on, you take a book, you write down your desires, write everything in depth, because there is a text from the Bible, Habakkuk. Let me get it for you guys. Book Habakkuk, chapter 2. Write the vision. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, though it will take time, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. It will not take time to come. It's going to come. You're going to take a book, a paper, a card, whatever it is that you can write on, and you're going to write down your desire. Okay? You're going to write down your desires in depth. You're going to do it with emotion. You're going to feel like you already received it. Don't forget, emotion is very important. All right? And you're going to read that every day. And you're going to pray about it every day. So we incorporate in auto-suggestion plus prayer. All right? And that's going to help you build faith and trust in God. And then come back to this video and tell me of the wonderful things that God has done for you in your life. Okay? Tell me how it felt to have faith. Tell me how it felt to see the things turn out differently when you put faith in your life, when you put God in your life first. Let me know. But that's about it for you guys today. I've talked a lot in this video. I really have talked a lot in this video. Wow. But yes, so if you guys do like those types of videos from me, if you found anything I said here valuable, it resonated with you, if anything I said here touched your spirit, give this video a big fat like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can join the family and you can be notified every time I upload a new video, and you won't miss out on any of the righteous, valuable content that I have here coming up for you guys. Okay, so thank you to all my viewers. Thank you for watching to the end, and I do hope you guys have a safe week. Take care of yourself, take care of your minds, have faith, and trust God. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.